Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 things you should avoid doing when visiting the beautiful country of South Africa. Stick around till the end to find out the best time to visit this amazing place. South Africa is a melting pot of cultures. You've got Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, Indian, you name it, all living together. Take the time to learn a little about the local cultures before you go. What might seem like a simple gesture in your country could be a major faux pas in South Africa. South Africans value their space. A handshake is perfect when meeting someone for the first time. Be respectful, be observant, and don't be afraid to ask questions. South Africans are generally friendly and welcoming, and they'll appreciate your effort to understand their culture. Plus, it'll make your trip so much more enriching. Let's talk safety. South Africa is incredible, but like anywhere, it has its challenges. Rule number 1, don't flash your cash or expensive jewelry. Leave the Rolex at home and maybe don't walk around with your phone glued to your hand. Use ATMs to withdraw smaller amounts as you need them. Keep your belongings close. A crossbody bag or a backpack worn in front is a good idea. Ladies, be especially careful with your handbags. Snatch and grabs can happen, so it's best to be prepared. Listen to the locals. They know the lay of the land better than anyone. If they tell you a certain area is a bit dodgy after dark, take their word for it. South Africans are generally super friendly and helpful. They'll give you the inside scoop on the best places to eat, the coolest spots to visit, and even teach you a few local phrases. Don't be afraid to strike up a conversation. Remember, it's their home, and you're a visitor. Show some respect, be open to their advice, and you'll have a much safer and more authentic experience. South Africa's markets are a treasure trove of unique crafts, souvenirs, and local goods. Bargaining is an art form, and there's a fine line between getting a good deal and being disrespectful. Don't haggle just for the sake of haggling. Be reasonable with your offers. These vendors rely on their businesses, so don't try to lowball them. Start by offering about half of the asking price and see where it goes from there. Be polite and respectful throughout the process. A little smile and some friendly banter can go a long way. Don't just stick to the familiar fast food chains or international restaurants. South Africa's culinary scene is a delicious fusion of flavors. Try a bunny chow, a hollowed-out loaf of bread filled with curry. For those who like a little spice, try biltong, dried cured meat. No trip to South Africa is complete without a braai, a South African barbecue. It's a social gathering, a time to relax, enjoy some amazing food, and soak up the good vibes. Ditch the familiar and embrace the flavors of South Africa. Your taste buds will thank you for it. South Africa is home to some of the most amazing creatures on the planet. Respect their space and don't try to pet them, feed them, or take selfies with them. It's not worth risking your life or stressing out the animals. You're a visitor in their home, so act accordingly. Always listen to your guide or ranger, follow their instructions, keep a safe distance, and appreciate these magnificent creatures from afar. South Africa can get pretty hot, especially during the summer months, so it's essential to stay hydrated. While the tap water in major cities is generally safe to drink, it's best to stick to bottled water, especially in more rural areas. Pack a reusable water bottle and fill it up at your hotel or at restaurants that offer filtered water. Add some flavor to your water with a slice of lemon, lime, or even cucumber. It'll make staying hydrated that much more enjoyable. South Africa has 11 official languages. Learning a few basic phrases goes a long way. Start with hello, thank you, and please. It shows that you're making an effort to connect with the local culture. Here's a bonus phrase for you. How's it? It's a common South African greeting, kind of like how's it going? In South Africa, especially in more remote areas, GPS signal can be spotty. Don't rely on it entirely. Before you head out on a road trip, grab a good old-fashioned map. Download offline maps on your phone, just in case you lose signal. Let someone know your itinerary. Tell them where you're going and when you expect to be back. That way, if anything unexpected happens, someone knows where to find you. In South Africa, tipping is customary, but it's not always about the money. It's about showing appreciation for good service. In restaurants, a tip of 10% to 15% of the bill is standard. Take a look at your bill before you automatically add a tip. Some restaurants include a service charge, so you don't want to end up tipping twice. When it comes to tipping tour guides, it's a good idea to tip them directly. South Africa has a diverse climate, so the best time to go really depends on what you want to see and do. If you're all about that safari life, the dry winter months, from May to October, are ideal. The weather is dry and sunny, and the vegetation is less dense, making it easier to spot wildlife. If you're more of a beach bum, the summer months from November to April are perfect. Just be prepared for some rain, especially in the afternoons. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 things to avoid doing in South Africa. Travel is about embracing new experiences, but it's also about being respectful, staying safe, and making the most of your adventure. Have you ever been to South Africa? What are your favorite travel tips? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more travel tips.